Just wanted to do an introduction to me and my channel and where I want it to go, to give you a bit of insight into that. I'm 22, been through school, uni and work a 9 to 5 job. So I started lifting when I was just 16 years old. Two of my mates went to the gym and I asked them, so where have you been? Like, what have you been doing? They're like, we went to the gym. And I was like, oh, why didn't you invite me? So that's how it initially started, and I just went with them a few times, and it just started off machines, like what can I do on the bench, what can I do on the shoulder press machine, what can I do, all these things, and then eventually it progressed into just doing a load of chest work, a load of tricep work, and then eventually it evolved into looking into men's health magazines, those sort of things, and looking online and finding a 5-day split, working each muscle group every 5 days effectively, which, as you know, well, as you will find out, it's not a very effective way to train as a natural athlete. But when you're a newbie, and I got those initial gains which I loved, and I loved going and exercising, I loved the feeling, I loved the exhaustion and everything, and it kind of grew from there. So from 16 to 17 I really saw my body change in good ways, and other people were making comments and I liked that, and from there I was not really learning anything new. I didn't know anything about nutrition, I didn't know anything about effective training, my technique was shoddy, and I pretty much stalled between 17 to 20 and didn't really change in body composition at all. And then at my second year in uni I actually had an accident where I had a run-in with a van and my head hit the windscreen, and yeah, I was in hospital for a month or so and had quite long-term health ill effects, and this just caused me to lose a ton of weight. So I went in hospital at 11 stone and came out at 9.5 stone. So I'd lost any little newbie gains I'd made and was skinnier than I'd ever been before. I'd heard of bulking before, I'd heard of proper training and getting into shape, and I knew there had to be a better way than what I had been doing in the past. So I looked it up, I searched, and I found a fit forum which really helped me. I posted my concerns and my goals, and some people on there really helped me out. I learned a lot. It was a steep learning curve, and I managed to get myself from 9.5 stone up to 13.5 stone in a pretty short amount of time. Far too short really, but it got me much larger and helped me get a lot stronger. And then from there I then did a cut, which I went on a ketogenic diet and lost a ton of weight and came down to 12 stone and was nice and lean, and I felt great at this point. I now want to build upon what I've got, build my foundations, and eventually compete in natural bodybuilding competitions. I'm learning all the time, learning loads of new things very recently, such as in diets and supplements, things that work, things that don't, and how you can make bodybuilding really fit in with your life. In the past I struggled with it. I was meticulously eating clean and not eating out with my family and friends, and that really just made my social life very difficult. I'm sure many of you have had this before. Now bodybuilding has really become more of part of my life rather than my life, and it's great, and I want to show you how I'm putting it into my life and how it's not a chore, and how I hopefully will change my body in positive ways and finally step on stage. I'm really learning all the time, and I'll share what I'm learning with you and progress with you. So really, this is just a channel to document my progress from an average Joe basically to hopefully a decent sized natural bodybuilder eventually competing on stage, and everything I learn upon the way I'll document it, tell you guys, let you know the studies and where I've got this information from and the particular routines I'm following. So if there's any of you who are in a similar position to me at the moment, who are looking to gain mass, looking to maybe bodybuild or just get muscles in the future, then please subscribe, follow my journey, and hopefully I will step on stage in maybe a year or so. So please subscribe. Hopefully we'll have some fun together, and I'll have some interesting videos for you that will not only help you, they'll help me.